Welcome to the Everyday Mom Challenge. We just finished talking about the fall semester, so now I want to just go ahead and let you know how my summer planning goes when I'm thinking of the spring semester as well. So in the fall, we have math and we have English that he's always going to have. He's also going to be taking his social studies and he's going to be doing an elective course, and he chose a carpentry course. So now what's going on with spring? Well, as you know, you need to be checking out your guidelines for your North Carolina homeschooling or whatever state that you're in. You need to really check and see what are the requirements for that high school diploma. And I know science has got to get in there somewhere, so I'm going to make sure that he's taking an AP biology exam. And you're saying, what? Didn't he just take AP Earth and Environmental? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, he did. But I was also sitting at a James Madison University application meeting and advisory meeting, and they were saying, does your child take AP? Does your child enroll in honors courses? We want to see that as much as we can. And I'm thinking, just like my guidance counselor at my school told me, as many AP classes as you could take them. So AP biology is definitely there. So how do I do that? Well, of course, like I said before, the Princeton Review is my lifeline. Now, I want to show you the little trick to this too. I want you to go to your College Board website, and do you see where it says example textbook list? There's the textbooks. And I'm going to type in every single one of these textbooks down here at the bottom, and I'm going to see which one, honestly, is the cheapest one that I can get on Amazon. And I know there's probably some cheap textbook places out there. And if you guys know of any, you hook me up in the comments, because I used Amazon the last time I ordered the textbooks. So I kind of just go with what I know. So if you guys have a suggestion for me, I'd appreciate it. Now, that's what I'm going to use, the textbook, the AP Biology Exam Edition. I'm going to buy this one, but it's going to be the updated one. It's going to be the 2018 edition. And now I want you to check out this dude. Now, Solomon used this website, this YouTube channel, when he did Earth and Environmental Science. So he did all of these videos as we went along too, as extra work. I want you to check out all of the different biology ones he's got on here. So I was so happy when I saw those, because we're going to be doing all of these labs. We're going to be doing all of this throughout the semester, and he is going to be our guide. So I'm really going to be facilitating the instruction, but we're going to be going to Bozeman Science using the textbook and using the Princeton Review Guide. What I love about doing this with the planning sheet, like I said, I can share it with Solomon, but you know what else I like? I like that I'm actually able to put my links down here. That way I can always quickly go back and find them, because, honey, I'm going to forget my links, all the stuff that I do every day. So let me check out what we're going to be doing next and show you how I plan this. Well, because Solomon loved Earth and Environmental Lab that we did, where we did his garden, and we are going to show videos of his garden and how we did that experiment, because it's very easy for you to do so. Try Intro to Agri-Science. If your child is interested in that, well, then how do you go about doing it? Click on with me and let us go find Virtual High School. There's all of my goals, my unit outlines, kind of shows me what I could be working on. Then I will go, and once I see kind of like what other unit outlines have on here, I'll use these as guides, and then I'll go and I'll start kind of checking out different types of online websites that teachers put on there. And I also found this one. And on this one, there was an agri-science, principles of agriculture. So I was definitely going to connect him with this. But I really like going to websites where schools, high school teachers have already placed a lot of the curriculum on there. And it's not just because it's free. I mean, that's a plus too. But I know that these individuals, especially if they give their bios, some high school teachers will give their bios on there, so you'll know what their undergraduate degree and their master's degree is in, and they'll be certified teachers with such and such experience, and they have these elaborate websites. So I would really encourage you to check those out. Now, because he's going to be taking that intro to carpentry, like I explained in the first part one of this video, he's going to be building boxes. He's going to be building raised beds and irrigation for irrigation and different type of things because we have a clay yard. So he's going to be building a lot of those kind of things for his agri-science course. And so the fall is this going to overlap into the spring. He's also going to take financial management. I really believe that every high school student in ninth or 10th grade should take this course. So I wanted to show you what I found. Now, these are open coursewares from MIT. Look at the different ones that you would be able to go through and find. So I'm lucky that I found financial management. So my child is going to be taking this one. This is a graduate level course, but he's ready for that. And he's going to do finance and he's going to do management. He's already done economics. He did microeconomics for his freshman year. So now he's ready for some financial management. So when it asks for the readings, for example, you can see these are journals. And I know how to get these journals off of Google Scholar. Or I'm in school too, so I'm able to get some of these journals. Um, if there's anything that I'm not going to be able to get, then I will supplement it. But if you look at their, well, there it was there. But the readings, do you see this? This is going to tell you where you can buy it at. So I'm going to go ahead. It's the most popular finance textbook. I'm going to go on and get this textbook for him. And the supplemental ones that they say are not required, of course, I'm going to be getting those as well because my child needs to have that challenge. So, financial management is an elective. So, he's got to have 2 electives with these. Now, why did I pick law and policy as an elective for Solomon? Well, it's because Solomon has shown great interest in politics. So, if we look, in the fall of the year, we're going to be taking American History 1. He's going to be taking English 2. He's going to have a political focus on it. So when he gets to the spring, this is going to be more of an advanced view of politics and law. So we're really going to dive in. And of course, Harvard, if you guys have ever seen that, oh, it's that. If you ever looked at any of the courses on Harvard, the edX. So if you go to edX, you're going to have like a plethora of different types of open courses. So it just keeps going on and on and on and on. But they do have a law and policy. Check out that American government. So I'm not going to pay the money to get the final certificates. I doubt that I will, just because I'm paying so much for the AP test and the SAT. But if I do have a little bit of money around that time, I may go ahead and purchase those certificates at the end just so he can keep them in his portfolio. But that law and policy elective, you see that it's blank right now. And it's because I have a lot of summer left. I have another month left before I have to start back to work. And we have to start back with our homeschooling schedule. So I've got time to really go out there and check some different high school courses that are geared. I don't have to always give him the college courses that are those open courses. I can also go to some of these high schools. I can just start typing in high schools that offer law and policy and start finding some work that way. Once I get the resources and the outline, I know that it's going to work. I mean, he's going to still listen to his favorite YouTubers and politics. He's still going to be following their their websites and their threads and their blogs, and that is great. But I am going to have it in a structured way where he's going to be able to receive an elective credit for law and policy. So, whatever you think that your child would have an interest in, that's the way to plan these electives. Don't pick one just for the sake of picking it. All right, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Bye.